Donna Diva. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Donna D, and if this is your first time here, I would like to give you guys a warm welcome. Welcome to my channel. My name is Donna D, and for those of you who are returning, I would like to give you guys a warm welcome just as well, because you guys have been here for a while and I truly appreciate you guys. If you haven't subscribed, please do so below. So today we're going to be talking about my premature labor scare. It was a scary situation to be in. However, I'm not going to be telling you a scary story, and this is not a scary movie, guys. This premature labor was actually my fault. Yes, guys, it was my fault. Shame on me. So I'm going to give you guys direction, let you guys know ways to prevent it, and for you not to make the same mistakes that I did, because you don't want your child to be born early. It's a very scary situation. You just want to hold your baby and in 3 days or 2 days take your baby home. That's what you want, you know. You don't want to have to keep making hospital visits. You don't want to be away from your baby. And if you're like me, everywhere my child go after my child is born, deep, 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 that's where we are. I probably won't be able to do it, but that's what my husband had to do. Like, wherever the baby goes, he goes. Okay? So briefly, let's get started. But yes, guys, so when I got to the hospital, I found out that I was going into premature labor. So they checked me, they took a couple of tests, they asked me if I had taken tests. Of course, I had pregnancy brain. Thank God my husband was there. He remembered that I took a certain amount of tests. The test was asked and he remembered. And they ended up doing a blood drawn on me and putting me on IV because, guys, I was dehydrated. Do not drink water when you're pregnant. Make sure you drink plenty. I thought drinking maybe 5 bottles a day was good, but apparently that wasn't even good enough. Okay, bottles, like, that wasn't good enough. I was dehydrated. So I really thought I was drinking a lot of water this pregnancy, because for my first, I was unable to drink water. Like, the baby hated water. Jada hated water when she was in my belly. So it was hard for me to drink water when I was pregnant. But for the one that I actually drink water for is the one I was dehydrated for. So they gave me a lot of fluids, which of course I had questions. I was like, what is that you're putting on me? I had to go get an IV, and they bought these little bags of fluid, and I was like, what is this fluid? The lady was like, it's like water. I was like, okay. But let me tell you guys, this like water fluid plumped me up. When my last checkup with my OB, I was 157 pounds. And I got into the premature labor on a Saturday. I had my checkup on a Monday. I was 172 pounds. I was plumped up. It was like, what they call it? I was on steroids, okay, with that fluid. That was like steroids for me, because that thing made me just gain weight. My body was just full of water. And I ended up being there. They kept on plumping me up. I had about 4 bags of fluids, and the contractions were just getting intense, guys. It was getting worse, and I was just like, oh my gosh. But I was taking it like a G. So my first nurse, she checked me, you know, to see if I was dilated. I mean, she did a good job checking me. Y'all know I don't like nobody down there. So she did a good job checking me. I was not in any, she ain't hurt me or anything like that. So now when she had to leave, obviously she was off the clock. So she had to leave. And this other nurse came, and I seen the nails. That first thing I spotted was this lady nails. So I'm like, I hope she's not the one checking me if I'm dilated, because these nails look a little dangerous for me. I mean, it wasn't that long. Maybe I was exaggerating because I was already in pain, but I don't feel like your nail's supposed to be that long when you're supposed to be checking people, like, period. 2 fingers that long? Nah. So when she checked me, guys, that's when I cried, because I really felt like this lady violated me at that point. Like, she violated. And I just started crying. And after she got done checking me, she was like, okay, you're not dilated or anything. And I was like, okay, you took too long in there. You could have found out like in seconds. Like, what took you so long? You over here, like, you know? So I started crying because I just felt it extremely violated. And after that, my contraction got worse. And of course, if I was looking for somebody to blame, I'm gonna blame her. I don't care if it was nature taking its course, the fact that you made me cry because you had to check me to see if I'm dilated with some nails on, I'm going to blame you. No ifs or buts about it, okay? Like, sorry. So I blamed her the whole way, y'all. Like, I don't care. I'm still blaming her. I'll blame her the whole way. But word of advice, if they have nails on, request for somebody else. Period. Like, if you're already in pain, you don't need any more pain. That's like a no-no. So they took forever for my blood results. Now my blood results, I believe, was for, I don't really remember, guys, but I truly believe that's what it was for, but I'm not 100% sure. The blood results they was waiting on was to see if I was actually in the actual labor, whether or not they could give me these drugs to stop the labor. So the drugs were supposed to prevent me from going into, like, to stop dilating or to stop labor. So I believe that's what the blood work was for, but I'm not 100% sure what it was for, but I believe that's what it was for. So they took forever to get the results, and I was like, excuse me, like, what's taking so long? Because by now, y'all, it was as if my contraction was like 3 minutes apart. Like, this baby was ready to come out, but I wasn't dilated. So I'm like, the longer you will guys wait, I'm going to start dilating. Then what? Like, I really don't want my baby to be born in the hospital. Can you guys speed it up? So the lady, they eventually, I guess they misplaced my blood work. They eventually found it. They was talking about taking another one. I was like, oh my gosh, but I didn't care because I was just ready to stop these contractions. So when they finally got my blood work, got my blood results, it was okay, we're going to give you this the 4 shots, was it? No, 3 shots of Terbutaline, and that was what's going to stop my my labor. So guys, I was in pain. It was intense. Like, you could see my contraction charts just going through the roof. It was skyrocketed, like. So they gave me the first, of course I had to ask, what are the side effects? The lady was like, the side effects are you're going to feel your heart beating real fast and you might get chills and stuff like that. And that's exactly what I experienced. Once they gave me the first shot they gave me, I'm talking about these science people know what they doing, y'all. Like, they know what they doing. I'm talking about in less than a minute, I ain't feel no contraction. It was like, I was high off some drugs. Like, oh my God, like, this is so good. Don't do drugs. So it was so good. Like, it went away like this, like in a blink of an eye. Like, I was just feeling good, just waiting for the next contraction, and it never came. And I was like, do I need another shot? Like, do I really need another one? And then they ended up giving me another shot, like, I guess 10 minutes later or so, I don't remember. And after that, I took I think it was 3 or 2. I think it was 3, guys. I will put a description down below just to be precise for you guys. So just read the description box below. So they ended up giving me, I believe, 3 shots, and I was just like, whew, thank you, Jesus. And of course, they wanted to keep giving me more fluid because my time there, I only used the restroom 3 times, no, twice, and I was there for 6 hours. So they was like you really did not have any fluid. And then the 3rd time I tried to use the restroom, I was there for so long, I was just squatting, just trying, and nothing was coming out. So that day I really messed up because I was running around too much. I guess I didn't realize that I was not drinking enough water. Of course, because my initial visit there to the hospital was to check my leg. They did check my leg. They did an ultrasound on my leg, and they realized that everything is a-okay and I do not have any blood clot or anything like that. And I'm guessing my leg was the start of the labor. I don't know. Till this day, I don't know what was the major cause for my leg to be so painful. Like, I couldn't spread it apart, and it was just very, very weird, guys. Weird. And you could feel it through, like, your joints. Like, ugh, it's just crazy, okay? But to this day, I don't know what caused my leg to hurt so bad. But after everything was done, after 6 hours, I was able to go home. I was feeling better, and I was like, thank you, Jesus, you know, for not making my baby come early, because you don't want your child to be in the NICU. You don't want to see your baby with all the, you know, tubes down their throat. You don't want them in any kind of pain. You just want to give birth and see you go home within like the next 3 to 2 days. You don't want your baby in pain, and you as well are already in pain, and now you're in more pain just by seeing your child suffer. It's It's not cool, and I did not want that for my baby at all. And I thank God, like, for, you know, being able to stop the premature labor and just making sure my baby was born. She's healthy, she's beautiful, and I give glory. All the glory belongs to God. So thank you, Jesus. So yes, guys, so if you're pregnant, please drink a lot of fluids, like a lot of water to be precise. Water, guys. Drink a lot of water. Don't neglect yourself. Relax, stay home, chill. Don't be running around doing all these crazy things. You are not just you right now. You are you plus one. Like, had my baby been born premature and had to go in a NICU, I would have blamed myself all the way, knowing that it was because of me. I didn't drink a lot of fluid that day that caused my baby to be born too early. I would have blamed myself, you know, and it would have been something that's probably hard for me to live with for a while, because it's just not cool. Like, so yes, guys, that was my premature labor scare story, and I hope you guys find this very informative for you guys. I hope you guys learn a lot from it, and if you find this video very helpful to someone, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and share this video with a friend or someone you know who's pregnant. If they're experiencing any kind of pain, if they think their Braxton Hicks is too tough, you know, too hard, or is intense, please go to the emergency room. Don't second guess yourself like I did. I decided that, you know what, I don't feel my leg anymore. Let me not go to the emergency room. Had I not gone to the emergency room, I probably would have given birth extremely early. So go with your first instinct when you feel like, hey, something is not right. Don't just think about yourself. Think about the baby in your belly. It could be the reason that, it could be the baby could be in pain, or the baby is going through something. So don't just think because the pain has gone away to just be like, okay, I'm good. You know, just go to the hospital. Let them give you the okay that everything is good before you make that decision. Whatever pain you're in, if you're in any kind of pain, don't forget to call your OB and ask them, hey, this is what I'm going through. Can you tell me, give me some ideas of what this may be, or if I need to go to the emergency room. Don't be afraid to ask for help when you're pregnant, because, you know, as moms, especially if you already have a little one, it's very difficult, you know. And then when they're born, even when they're born, you're going to need the help as well. So make sure you're good with asking for help. It's not hard to ask for help. For me, it was very difficult because it was not something I'm used to. I'm so independent. But now I've learned that, you know what, it's not just about me. It's about my kids. So as a mom, don't only think about yourself. Think about your babies. And if asking for help is what your child needs, then ask for help. If what's asking for help is going to make your household, you know, feel a little more heavenly, or, you know, more, everything gets done a little faster, ask for help. And that's what I can tell you guys. But that's all for the video. Don't forget to subscribe below, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.